So in this program, we will see how to read and write the objects to the disk files. Okay, so but before creating the object, let us create a class. Suppose the name of the class is student and it will contain some data. Suppose int roll number and then char star name. Okay, let us also include here string.h. Okay, and here let us use string name. Okay, and then in the public section let us create the get data function, void get data, and here we will display some message, cout, enter your roll number, in roll number, cout, enter your name, okay, in name. Okay, let us create the main function. In the main function, create an object s, then s dot get data, then we have got the data. S object has been populated using the get data function. Okay, and we have to put the parentheses here. Now we want to write this object onto the file. Okay, and writing before writing we need to open the output file stream of, then here we will write the name of the file test5.dat, and I want to open it in binary mode because we are dealing with objects. Okay, and now using of and then write function we can write this data, but before that we'll use reinterpretcast char star and s. We now want to convert this s object into the address of this object into a address of a character. Okay, so here also we will use this reinterpret cast, and then how much data we want to write. We want to write the data equal to size of s. What will be the size of s? The size of s will be the size of this string name plus size of this integer roll number. Okay, and now let us close this file of dot close. Okay, and then at the end return 0. So let us run it. Enter your roll number, enter your name, say name is John. Okay, so here we have written this data onto the file. Now we want to read this data. Okay, so for reading we need the input file stream. and here test5.dat, and again we will open it in binary mode. Okay, now we want to read this data, so for that we will need an object. Okay, so let us create another object, student s1, then input file stream dot read, where we want to read we have to give the address of that object, and that address is s1. We want to read into s1, and here we reinterpret cast it into a char star so that it can be treated as a character pointer, and also we need to tell the size of s1. Okay, so all the data will be stored in s1. Okay, now let us see what are the contents of s1, but before that we can close it. We do not need input file stream anymore, so here I close it, and now we want to read s1. So here we have no function to read s1, so we can add a function void display, and here cout roll number and cout name. Okay, so here we can call now s1 dot display. Okay, and an important point to note here is that the object uh, which you are using here s, and the object which you are using s1, both should contain the same data members. Okay, so the functions are actually not a part of this object. Okay, so the function is not written onto the file, so you can add new functions, you can delete functions. So adding and deleting functions does not make any effect on the data which is written on the file. All we need to take care is about the data members. Okay, so when reading an object, the data members should be same as we used while writing that object. Okay, so let us run it, and so it will again demand the same things because we are running it again. So enter your roll number 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, enter your name, that is okay. Now it is giving us output correctly 1 2 3 4 5 and name John. Okay, let's close it. Okay, so this is how you can use this read and write functions to read and write the data from the objects.